Hey, well, let's see if we can knock this out in one take. I wanted to stop and have a simple conversation with you guys without all the likes and shares and all the crazy stuff. I want to talk about the worries that we all share. Our camera is not straight. It's a little better, I think. Yeah, don't worry, it's not a cigarette. I haven't smoked cigarettes in years. It's actually a cigar. When I don't have these to smoke, I smoke these. Anyhow, so if you do a little research, you'll find out that every single human being has the basic same worries about the world. So a couple of those are money in the future. Financial security is huge. Especially when you're trying to balance your monthly expenses with your preps. Using my 6-can technique, you can pretty much not worry about it. But in this day and age where we only have so much time left, you're going to have to try and balance where your money is being spent. Do not go into debt. Don't do it. Well, if you go into a little bit, whatever. Do not go into debt that takes you beyond your ability to maintain your lifestyle and pay off your debt appropriately and quickly. It went out. I just like the taste of them. The next thing is job security. People worry about job security in this day and age. Everybody's kind of worried about, when you start talking about job security, you start talking about mandates. And this is a daily conversation now. People are earnestly worried about losing their jobs and hoping something good will happen. Now, there are some things in the works that, they're basically lawsuits, that could stop all of this, but those things take time. And you're holding out for, can this happen before I lose my job? If you took the jab because you were worried about losing your job, I will not judge you. You did what you had to do. But I think job security is a huge thing. I think the next thing is going to be relationships. Relationships are really getting strained these days. There is a division that has been created between the shot and the unshot. Let alone, political differences and how they kind of seem to align with each other. How did this happen? How did discourse not become possible in this day and age? And those are real worries because good people want to have conversations. They want to be able to speak freely with the people that they call their friends, and then then if they do say something the other doesn't like, then, mysteriously they're on the blacklist. It's pretty scary. And then there's health. Health is, everybody's worried about whether they're healthy or not. Whether you ate too many cheeseburgers last night. If you ate that pie in bed last night. So people worry about that kind of stuff. But the other pieces of today is, get out of here, fly. Health. Were you shot or were you not shot? How badly will it affect your health? The big thing people think about now. Talking too much. The big thing people are actually thinking about right now are the people who are unshot. In the back of their minds are going, I really felt bad last April, but then I got okay. I wonder if that was it. You're just not sure. So there's that. And then the people are worried about, will my health care start issuing mandates? You don't get shot, you don't get health care. That's the kind of stuff you need to know right up front. And the reason is because if you are absolutely not going to get shot, then you need to stop paying your health care insurance. It's that easy. If they're not going to do anything for you, then you need to dump your insurance. I mean, obviously, if it's got something to do with like your kids or whatever it may be, maybe you hang on to it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But if you're just a single person and they mandate that, and then you know, I mean, you're just going to keep paying them? I don't think so. No, that's not what I'm going to do. And then there's the whole morbidity thing. It's like they're finding out that this little problem that we have worldwide now attacks past inflammations. You know, it attacked Joey because with back pain because he injured his back a couple years back. It attacked Sandra because, and these are just names I'm making up, it attacked Sandra because, you know, in her lungs because she had a very bad case of pneumonia last year. They're finding that this thing attacks past inflammations and comorbidities. Obviously, if you have diabetes, tuberculosis, whatever, you're gonna have a bad day. But they're finding out that it's attacking these former inflammations. Now, how do we cope? How do we stop worrying? Well, we prep. It's just that easy. It makes us feel better. It's one less thing we have to worry about. This cigar does not want to stay lit. Sorry for sharing my awful habit with you. I often hear about those that people who are prepped worry less. And it's like this catchphrase within, especially YouTubers, are hilarious. We don't prep out of fear. You know, it's we don't have fear, and that is bullshit. Fear is a primal instinct that every human being has that you have to realize is real. We prep because we have a healthy fear of our environment and what could happen. They do the same thing in the military. That's why they prepare for contingencies. This fly really does not want to leave my head alone. It's key to remember that fear is necessary to create courage. The courage to carry on. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. If you like what I'm doing, I said I wouldn't do it, but I'm going to do it anyway. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe, hit that like. The likes really do help out, guys. And I hope that in some way this video helped you today. And of course, I want you to stay safe and have a great day. And here comes the boop.